Alrighty, welcome back to another Satisfactory stream. So we're over here at the assembly line area currently, but I got a little bit of a plan today on what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to try to hopefully have it done. But I may have to change a few things depending on around this area to actually suit it. But we're going to be working on a fuel-powered facility, which is just basically using fuel and then turning it into power and all that. So yeah. And we're also going to be working on the fluid packaging up milestone part. So it'll take us a little bit, but we'll get there. I do need a lot of material still. Pick those. Gonna need some motors, so trying to figure out how much I'm going to actually need. Split custom. I want 50. Go. So, if I remember correctly, the whole thing is that. Okay. I'm going to get 50 of these. Where's that? Alright, we're going to need that. So, we got to get all this material. So, I'm going to need some of that. I'm actually going to grab a couple. Alright, of those. I'm going to pick those up. I'm going to take that. What else do we need? It's not the one I need. But yeah, also, I hope everybody's having a good day. I did get off work a little bit later than I was wanting to, but we're here at least. Oh, I'm gonna need some metal. So, it should be this one and the other one. So yeah, the fuel-powered facility, I don't know exactly where I want to put it. If I want to put something like that, I want to have still my access to the We're going to need to stop the train, I think, for a minute, and let it empty out the rest of it once it gets back. And rods, concrete, rubber is all what we're going to need today. Granted, it's going to take us a little while to actually make this stuff, because it does take a minute. The amount of materials that we're getting here is insane. I just like coming over here and just seeing all the screws going across the place. I'm gonna hop up here. Can I? I should be able to hop up here, right? I can't get up that. Maybe this? No. I tried. go. Oh, I can just go right here. There we go. So right now, the train's on its way back. It should be here in about 30 seconds, I would say. There's so many materials going into that. And just like that, it's filled up. We should see the train here soon actually come in and stop. There it is. Turn it off. Yes. Delete highlighted stop. Delete that. Cancel. Save. Okay. So right now, all we're waiting on is all the fuel, or not the fuel, but the crude oil to actually empty into the refinery. Because I don't know how much we have. We have quite a bit. So it's going to take us a minute to actually get through all of it. So, give me 1 second. What's that? Okay. There we go. Alright. Hey, check something right quick. I just received, so... I do need to have this going. Okay, we'll be fine, I think. Alright, let's see what we have here. So obviously we're making the steel pipes a little bit more often. I think I should be good on plates. So I'll go ahead and stop that. Actually, I'm going to let it finish out right quick. There we go. And I'm just going to have this automatically just make some stuff slowly but surely. For a little while, I think. Because we're probably going to need quite a bit of rods. Same with concrete. Currently, what I'm probably going to do is build the stators, whatever you call them, right quick, since we got enough here. So while we're waiting on materials there, I've been working on like a little project on the side, away from YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, I do some woodworking and all that, and I've been trying to design. That's a shower going on in the background for turning on. So, the woodworking project I've been working on is a little movie shelf with a like a mini fridge area. So basically, I'm designing like a little movie shelf that's gonna go alongside where the mini fridge is actually gonna be, and have the movies underneath the mini fridge. So it's like a mini fridge stand with the movie shelf intertwined with it. Now, eventually when I actually get to build it, I'm still trying to get the not the materials right now, but trying to get the tools for it all. Then I'll actually be able to get into building it once I get the tools that I need and then get the materials. Because I think it's seen like a 1x6 by 8 feet long. It was like $20 for just a pine board. So I need to look into more wood types right quick, eventually, to actually build it. Oh, that's only going to make 25? That's a problem. That's a little bit of a problem. I know for the wood design part of it, 3D form of it, at least, is somewhat, it's being built with while I'm working on the 2Ds at the same time. And I've went through 100 different versions, I think, of like the sizing to all the types of stuff on there. But my guess is the total probably price for it is probably close to maybe, if just wood alone, it's probably going to be $150, roughly. Depending on what I do. Once it's finished, but that's only if when it's finished. Alright, so we're gonna need more of that. How are we doing on copper? How long does it take to make? I think it can make 10 per minute. So it's gonna be a while before we got something with that. Granted, we're about to actually have it all, so I can complete the upgrade. So once I do have, I might actually turn up the speed on the Deuterium wire, possibly. Decisions. Decisions. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the rods part of this. should be this one. I'll let it finish out right here, right quick. So I am already kind of thinking about changing this setup, but it's only going to change once I'm a little bit more built out with power. So we still got a little while, possibly. Once I get the 200 for that, that'll finish that out. How much do we have here? Still got quite a bit. Still got a lot for that. As far as research goes, programmable splitter. We might look into that part. That might be good to get done, but it's going to require quite a bit more motors. So I guess, oh wait, that should be all the pipes now. What else do we need? Concrete? Well, once we got the concrete, we should be good. Which shouldn't take it too long. 99. That should be 100. Alright, we'll take that concrete. As far as that goes, we're still needing a bunch more wire. So I mean, we're still getting a decent progress on this. Although I do for sure have to fix this. Because eventually, my goal is I'm probably going to have to figure out how to do this. So I think what I might have, because obviously the train station, you know, it's great there, but now that I want to expand a little bit, I'm going to have to get rid of it. How's this doing? It's going as fast as it can. This has not gone very far. How long does it take? 6 seconds per thing? How much does it take? 3? We're going to be here for a while. Letting that empty out, so... Which was perfectly fine, because that's going to allow me to actually work on getting the materials I need. And a few other things done in the meantime. Got 480. Should be getting pipes soon, I would imagine. Ah, here they come. And eventually I do want to try to get everything making in one area if I can. We just need a little bit more for the deuterium wire there. And then we'll be done with that. And same with the beams. So I know I've posted some stuff about on the main channel for stuff. That I was talking about reviews and tutorials and all that kind of stuff. As of right now, I'm probably going to do like 1 or 2. I'm going to probably do 2. I'm going to test how they do on the main channel. But more than likely, if they do well enough, I might even try them on a different channel. But it just kind of depends on things, so I may hold off for a while, but I'll at least keep it in the back of my mind of
milestone
probably
reached.
doing it.
Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's something. So I guess while we're on that, let's go find a different upgrade to go to. Tier 5 is all complete now, so that's good. Well, that'll be a very quick upgrade, I think. Or close to a quick upgrade for us. 200, 400. So that'd make 800. So we have enough for that. But we don't have enough rubber yet. Well, good thing we're making some. Alright, I'm just waiting on a little bit more. Alright. I'm gonna go make the rest of this. And then once we're done with that, we'll be able to move on to the motors and building them. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to build trying to think, because I'm probably gonna put it on a platform. I'm just trying to figure out how I could do this because of all the stuff for it. Also, while I'm now just thinking about it, obviously, so next stream we'll be streaming Satisfactory at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then the next day, which will be, we'll stream on Tuesday like normal, and then Wednesday we'll actually be starting up streams. This may not happen all the time, but it will probably happen. We'll try to have it every week on Wednesday at the same time. But our group streams, so we'll be playing an assortment of games and all that. And the first game we've actually kind of decided was we're going to do Gang Beast and do all that. Now we'll probably do some more games, but for right now that's what we're starting out as. So we'll see how that goes. We're gonna try to do 2 hours if we can. Now we kind of discussed this. We're still gonna start the stream if one of us is there, like 2 of us total. But now if the third person can't make it until like later until the stream, that's perfectly fine. Things happen. So we've discussed kind of our options on things for that. So we'll see how things go. And I'll probably remind him every Wednesday or check and see if we're going to do it or not. So we'll just see how things go in the end. It has returned. And now I can spend everything. Mostly. Alright, so I need a hired wire, which we almost have. You know what? I'm going to start the Caterium thing up. What is that, 25%? We'll remember that, hopefully. I just need a hired wire, that's all I need. I'm probably going to start up the... Alright, I'm going to run up here right quick. Get that making because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a bunch of plates and concrete since I'm going to build a platform and I didn't count that in. Grab all that. There we go. So as long as we keep making stuff, I think we'll be fine. Obviously now we're short on rubber, but we're quite literally making a lot right now. How's this doing? Trying to knock it down some, but I'm gonna just unload some of this, see how much we got. Not much left. I know the second we do make the refinery, we're definitely going to be making a lot of fuel, basically. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the wire. Because I don't need any more wire for right now. I got what I need. But we're holding out, it seems, so we're good. But as long as we keep getting everything else, we should be fine. Oh, I'm gonna grab a full stack there, just so I have it. And what I'm going to do as well, in the meantime, probably just gonna leave that, because that's just gonna do its normal thing. Because all right now we're waiting on is Caterium wire. So what I'm going to do right quick while I'm waiting on that is I'm going to run to the restroom while I have a moment, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So, first things first. We only got 500. It's picked up a little bit, I will say that, so that's good. So, what we need now is some rubber. We need a little bit more, and then we can complete that. So obviously, there's still a lot for us that we still gotta work on, like getting the phase 3 parts still. Right now we're waiting on beams, and then once we got the beams, we should be good. We're close to being done. So let's go find an area for this power facility. I'm probably... That's the wrong button that I did not want. Okay. If I want to be an area, I want to go into the photo mode here. There's a sphere there. I forgot about getting that. And there's a slug. There's also one over there too. I feel like right over here feels like it would be like a good spot. Right here. Right over here. I think would be a good spot, to be honest. So first things first. Clearing out the area of materials and stuff. Granted, there's probably not going to be much here. Bunch of wood. Get off that. Okay. So all we have right here is just a bunch of trees, which I'm not worried about. Priority merger, smart splitter. So let's see. Let's go with I feel like this would be a good start right here. Boom. So let's start with like a little 5x5 area. Actually, I'm gonna go 1. So that's 4, 5. So go right there. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that for now, because I do want to get my chainsaw. Just like that, we're almost out of concrete. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so we're gonna need my chainsaw. I already have it on me. Do I have fuel? I do not have fuel. Whoops. Kinda important. Kinda important to have fuel, you know? Get up here. Alright, isn't this box? Oh, we have rubber in here. That's for sure. There's fuel. What about in here? What do we have? Not much. Almost got enough for that. What about here? What we got? I'll let it to get to 360, I think. There we go. And as far as everything else is gonna go, so much stuff. I'm dying. Alright, there we go. Alright, so first things first. Getting the fuel powered generators built, which we need rubber. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. We aren't gonna be able to do it just yet. I'm just gathering a bunch of stuff. Might as well. Might as well. Let that do its thing. Alright, that just filled it up. Whatever amount that was. And it's already kind of filling it. We almost got everything out of it. Still got a little bit, but we'll get there. I did not mean to pick this up. It's fine. No, we're not gonna fall down.
About pipes for hours.
Hmm. Well, not gonna lie, they pretty much do, so... Oh, okay, so it requires plastic. Oh, it moves a lot more. Wow, okay. I'm going to need a bunch of stuff here. If that's the case. We'll let that do its thing. And then for this, it's going to take a minute, I think. Well, actually, no, it might not take a minute because I actually have some rubber. I'll just use what we got. And then what I'll do is take that out of the 4,000 I need. And then we'll just go and work on building the refinery part. Okay, first things first. I kind of think we should do a industrial fluid buffer. That might be good for us. So, I want this. Did I get that like dead center? Almost did. Now we're good. Like so. So we got 2 fluid buffers. 1 for each generator. I want to move that. Moves that way, that moves that forward, that moves backwards. Okay, so it's the way you look, it decides where to go. I think what I'll do, let's do one like that. All about the process of getting this built and finding out where we can improve upon. These are really big too. I forget they make 250 megawatts per thing. Alright, let's get rid of this. Let's move this over. That should align with that. Perfect. So this will buffer everything out. And this will create power that we need. We're going to make some Mark IIs. So we got the power part of things started. Power storage we're going to need, most likely. That. Oh, that's off. It's gonna aggravate me if I didn't fix that. Okay. So we got that part made. Now, of course, this is just the power facility part of things, so it's not there yet. So what I will do is right here, build that out. Then what I'll do is connect it to these. And that will be that. So now, we're going to build 2 refineries. One for fuel, one for plastic, and one for the rest of this. So what I'll do, that is not supposed to be like that. I want to create like a whole line here. Okay. Got that taken care of. Boom. Boom. Okay. We'll do like that. Now, let's see. I'm gonna do 3. We'll get 1 refinery over here. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this to fuel. Liquid biofuel. Wait, so is polymer resin like a thing that... Is it like a physical thing? I don't know if that's like a... I would assume it's a bite. How did the other refinery build? Because I know, like, obviously we have the byproducts of it all. But how did I design that? Because... I'm gonna guess that we... Well, what I'm gonna do real quick is do that. And what I'll do is just kind of... do that. Oh, I almost had it there. Come on. There we go. So I'm guessing it's an item-based thing that we have there. So what I'll do is just make it possible for me to just have a storage thing right here. How is it uneven? I don't get that. Okay, maybe it's that. I'm not too sure if it will be that, but we'll see. Okay, never mind, it wasn't that. Alright, there we go. And that should create our fuel that we need. But we need to go and build the other part of the refinery over here too. this right quick. So that's a very tiny pipe. We'll do curve. And what we'll do is cut across. Oh wait. Oh, that's input. Never mind. Hold on. I know what I'm going to do now. That's input, so all I have to do no. Noodle? No, I don't want noodle. Horizontal to vertical? Yes. So I'm gonna have to build this out a little bit. Like that. Boom. Move this across. Okay, that's filling it up. Is it me, or is that shadowing, or is that actually crude oil part? Kind of hard to tell. So this will make not rubber, but will make plastic for this one. Now, of course, I'm not using that all because I don't want to do that. As long as this keeps on making what I want, I'm happy. Although I do need to add a merger. I like broke that. Okay. It's kind of weird how it broke that like that. Oh, I need to connect it to power. Where's the line? Right there. We'll get it connect. We'll just let it do its thing, to be honest. And as far as that goes, I think it'd be kind of cool to do this. Okay, can I not go any higher? I guess not. Can I go right here? No, I can't go right here. I can go right here. Well, let's just hope that there's nothing crazy that happens here. What does that look like? We'll do that. And this is still going to be doing a lot of stuff here too. I'll be making that. We should run through it a little bit faster. Okay, so the other part of this is getting this over here. That is not what I want. Now that's what I want. Grab that. Bam. Now obviously this is all still in the works. What we'll do is come over here. Remove this piece here so it doesn't look super weird. And just like that, it filled up. What up here? That's filled up pretty quickly, okay. Here, okay, here and here. It's all filling up. Alright, cool. So we should be ready to go. I kind of wish I got that a little bit higher, but this is just to kind of start us out. Nothing crazy. I got nothing in that. Alright, what I will do is I will flush this out. I think I got enough of everything that we need. All this is going to take a minute. Full pipe network, empty it out. There we go. And whatever else is remaining is going to be used up. And It shouldn't take it too long. That. That. We'll go ahead and power that on. And this will kick it off, pretty much. Hopefully. Alright. I don't want that, I just want rubber. Full pipe network, flush that out. We didn't think about the other part of that too. Probably got quite a bit in here. High-speed connectors. Oh yeah, that's right. We were needing a bunch of those to do something. I completely forgot what it was. I don't remember. I think it was for like an upgrade or something to research. Alright, so what I'm going to do, since we got this, open train menu, edit timetable, we go over here to here, load only. What we'll do is do crude oil. There it is. Save. And then what we'll do is add item. Unload. Crude oil. Save. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. Go on, my train friend. Bring me my oil. I know it's gonna be filled. So hopefully this can quickly get done with whatever it has. Residual. And we'll turn it back to plastic, because that'll get rid of all the oil. And then bring that to that. Flush it out. Alright. Well, there goes the last little bit of it, and we'll get some oil, and we should see jump up and fuel. Hopefully. Now, obviously this is still a learning phase for us, so we'll see how it works. I honestly am not sure how it's going to do, but we'll see. Went through so much stuff there, and we still haven't made it yet. Because of how many we still need. And the train's about there anyways, so... Alright, so what was the part that I was needing? Was it this section? Is either that? What was it? What was the item I was wanting to... We still haven't found whatever that is. Alright. And we got new tickets, pretty much. So... Alright. Train on its way. It is. Probably has a full tank. Probably, I would say. So what I'm going to do while I wait on that right quick, let's come over here, and we're just going to have this. Going to cost us 400 pipes. So let's go ahead and grab that, which we already have. And the train's almost back, so we're gonna need to quickly load this. And hopefully this all works correctly. Curious how this looks. It's definitely way too low, I think. Yeah. It just phases right through it. And we probably got like 16 reflow. Something ain't right. Did it break? Oh. What? 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 Okay. Well, we got our fuel. Or the oil. That's draining insanely fast. Wow. Okay. Well, safe to say I'm gonna have fuel. More than likely. And this is already started making. Oh, it's cool sounding. Oh, it's yellow. Okay. That's kind of cool looking. Oh, that sounds so cool. So it's attempting to kick on, but there's just not enough fuel being made yet. Oh, well, hello there. It looks cool. Oh, it makes a lot. Wow, okay. I mean, it's starting to fill it up. Barely. It's just one of those things I kind of hope we don't run out of fuel. Although I don't think we will. If we somehow run out of fuel, I can always add, I would say, like another piece part of the train to fill it up. Cause yeah, like just with that, it's filling up or losing a bunch of oil very, very quickly. So I might have to. What does it take to make a second piece of it, of that train? Because I forget. We've only built one of them before. Transport. Freight car. I need stuff. So obviously this is all still like a learning experience for us as well. I need some of that. And I need some of this. Some of that. Quickly now! Bam! Is that hooked? Looks hooked. Yeah. Alright. There it goes. Yeah, this is crazy how this all works. So I wonder, I kind of wish we'd tell you like the total like time it takes to actually to get to and back. That's the one thing I kind of wish. Unless there is something like that, we just haven't discovered. I mean, you can clearly tell we got crude oil in it. And it's still getting up to its efficiency still. And as far as this goes, I think, yeah, we should be fine on power now. While this is kicking itself on still. Because this one thing can actually just keep up with the rest, I think. And it's made a lot of this. Mainly used for plastic and rubber. Alright, so first things first now. Since we got that all handled, and that was basically my plan today, I guess we'll just work on getting the computer part, like 9 more I think it was, and getting these high-speed connectors made. for whatever upgrade that was. I believe it's not that. Maybe this? Mark III? Oh yeah, it's probably these two, to be honest. Alright, so we need pipes and quick wire. We got plenty of. Plenty of. I just need a lot more quick wire, which we're easily getting. So we'll give it. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, cause yeah. Oh, the train's back. Trying to think on all stuff that we need, because obviously we need 50 computers. So I think I'm just going to focus on getting these pieces researched right quick, get them done. Alright, got that. Let's go ahead and research. I don't have enough deuterium. Start the research for that.
Power pole Mark III unlocked. It has significantly more power connections compared to the previous models.
Uh-huh. How many? Exactly. So we have 7 lines, up to 10 line connections. That's insane. Wow, okay. We just need a little bit more quick wire and then we'll be good. Now, as far as like pipes go, I think I have enough for right now, so I'm just gonna turn this to this. I think that'd be a good idea. Quick wire wise, 25%. There we go. That's all good to go. And we're just gonna have to wait a little while because of that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this taken care of. I'm actually going to get rid of the plastic and rubber I have. Basically everything I'm getting rid of. And wood and that kind of stuff I'm just going to put away for safekeeping. Those away. Yeah, we just need quick wire and copper, as far as I'm aware. Alright, so Peter, how do we make them? Because we need 9. Okay, so we need this. We need plastic. Got plenty of that. Got a cable, which we should have. Still a bunch of. Yeah. Go ahead and make those. I'm not gonna make a bunch. I'm only gonna get as much as I need. So I'm thinking probably next stream, what we'll probably focus on mainly is probably the oh, what's it called? It's the stuff that will help make the Phase 3 project parts. I forget what it's called. There we go. The manufacturer is what we'll need. That's what it's called. So we'll need to build one of those. We'll add that to my list of things. Now I'm actually going to just sell the cable that I have. Same with the rest of the stuff. I'll just sell it all. Because I have no use for it. At least for right now. Holy quickness. That's insane how quick it's going. I'm just gonna get rid of everything that I have here. that. The train was done. So at this current moment, we're currently waiting on the copper pieces that we need. And then once we're done with that, I would say that'll finish it out. Obviously, we still gotta make the parts for this, which we're slowly getting the frames that we need for it. Just taking a minute. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to need some more cable. And wire, so I'll go ahead and leave that on for a bit. I'm going to go check on this stuff over here. I would imagine we're pretty well filled up. Yeah, pretty well filled up now. Yeah, it probably won't take it long to empty out. Because it just got back there and we're still probably like 2,000. We're just needing a little bit more. Just a little bit. Come on. We're just 9 short. I guess since I might be able to speed it up just a little bit now. Because we're only getting like 5 per minute. Probably turn up a couple of these, probably. Alright, let's turn on the smelting. We're only making 4.5 per minute, so let's turn it up 20% on all. I think that would be reasonable to start out. See how we do. Because all of that will come together. Oh, there goes the train. And it still has fuel. That's for sure. So we should see an increase here soon, I would imagine. that, start making that. Take that. And what we need to do now, use that to research this. Alright, got that.
Priority power switch unlocked. This assists with power grid management by automatically powering down specified connections when a grid failure is imminent. Use it to prioritize power for the most important infrastructure.
Okay. Good to know. Probably be useful for us in the future. Maybe. Oh, that is like filled. Oh, these are filled. Let's go ahead and empty out the whole heavy oil residue. Probably time for that. So with it making this much, kind of curious how much it will get by the time that train arrives. On like what the average stuff is. This at least. Okay, the train's on its way back now. And we're about a little over 2,000, just a little bit. Not much, but just enough. I want to say it's about 1,900. Close to. Cause that's like 500. Roughly. That's being pushed out every time. And we can carry up to like, I believe, because it's 1,200, so it's about 3,200 roughly. So we're carrying more than what we got for our storage. Alright, that train's here. Is about 1871.9. That's how much it is. That should fill it. Yep. Just like that. Alright, well we know. I should catch a ride with that next time. Maybe. See if it's working with the 2. That I'm also kind of curious if it's doing both of them at the same time or if it's just doing the one. Because I don't want to have it having issues, you know? There we go. I'm just gonna put those back actually, because more than likely we'll probably be using those We're gonna need a lot more. So we're gonna need, what is that? 4s? Let's get like 20 of those just to be safe. And then probably priority merger. We'll do one of those, because actually no, we'll do 4. Do one of those, and then we'll do one of, I want to say multiple of these. Because yeah, this thing's huge. It's not small by any means. Like, it's definitely well sized. I need a storage thing. I'll do one of those. Probably gonna need one of these. Actually, I'm gonna need two of those. We're still working on most of this. So all that's being used to make that. I think this is sped up a little bit. What does it say now? 10 per minute? So it's went up by 50%. Because it used to do 5 per minute. Or whatever the percentage is to that. So first things first, we're gonna grab that. Throw that into the thing. You know what? I'm thinking we might as well, since we're here, might as well just build the stuff. I'm gonna wait for 290. Go. Iron rods we're going to need, so I'm going to have to go here. Start crafting those right quick, because that's going to take a few minutes. I need rotors, reinforced plates. That. And then we're going to need plates as well. And I'm going to have to turn these back to pipes again. go. Motors we're gonna need, so we're gonna have to wait a little while, but hopefully not too long. AI limiters, I'm not sure what that took. What does it take? Because we need 4 of them. Copper sheets, which you got plenty of. Cable. Where's it at? Oh, it's here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Alright. Well, let's get this moving for a minute. I'm just gonna grab like a hard, because my whole goal is I want to make this so we at least know what we need to do for the next time. But if you have been enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a follow, or if you're watching the VOD for when this releases, be sure to subscribe and all that. We do stream every Sunday, Tuesday, sometimes Wednesdays potentially, at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we usually go till about 9 p.m. Eastern, usually, and all that. And be sure to check out the main channel and stuff. How'd I get copper there? Because we do multiple different games as some series there. Well, Timefall 2, I should say. We've done Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Survivor. One of the things we're working on right now is Batman Arkham City, which is actually one that'll be coming up in... Yeah. And there's plenty of others. I couldn't tell you how many series I've done so far. I think I've done over 50 different series total, I think, roughly. So I've done quite a bit, and there's still many more to come. Alright, once we got these, I think... Because I need an oscillator thing. And then we need one of these, which we get 2 out of it. We need some motors, which we need some pipes. Got that. I'll take those. And just kind of restock myself on that. We're waiting on the rods, and then once we got the rods, then we should be good. I'm kind of hoping I have enough here. Yeah, we'll barely have enough. Oh, wow. Still. I'm waiting on a couple more rods. Come on. Where are the rods at? I got 20 of them. I just need one more. There's the last one. I'll grab that. Fill this in right quick. I'm pretty sure the train is here. Then once we got this built, I think we'll be fine. Alright, there we go. I guess I'll do this. I'll just build it right here. Waiting returns. Oh no. I don't have anything to build those. Well, I do, but I don't at the same time. That's a problem. Okay. So this is a little bit more difficult than I thought. So logistics, smart. Storage, we need I'm trying to think of what else. Where's my storage? There it is. Okay, quit messing with me here, game. You're going to cooperate. It's not wanting to cooperate here. Do I need to do some unnecessary things to get you to work? Probably. Something like that. So we need 2 motors. So 2 times 500. That's like... I get 1,000. So 1,000. So 15 times. Ooh, that's a lot of rubber. That's a lot of rubber. So we need 1,000 smart plating at 1,000 motors. Okay, I'm gonna need to do some work there. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I'm still waiting on frames, basically. I'm just gonna get rid of all that. And then... Give me the cable right quick. We're going to do... none of those for right now. I want to get up here. So first one's going to be motors. Or no, we're going to do smart plating. Motors. Where is it? There's the motor. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. None. Okay, this one's gonna be motor. And what was the other one? Rubber. Okay, rubber. Okay. So we're gonna need a lot of rubber, that's for sure. And rotors, we're gonna need a lot of, because we need like 2,000 rotors. So I'm trying to figure out how things can work. How are we doing here? Things are going, so that's good. Hey, it's back. What I will do is I'm gonna hop in and going to turn off the self-driving. And freight car. Oh well, it's doing it. It's what it needs to do. It seems to be fine. So next things for us is obviously we gotta get the copper handled right quick. Now, I don't know. We're only at 117 right now, but we're getting there, I think. But I'll take what we got so far. So I think next stream I'm probably gonna be looking into building a much bigger thing here. So this new assembly line, we're gonna be able to make let's see, I'm gonna have to write all this down because there's a lot and I don't have a piece of paper. How do I not have a piece of, oh wait, never mind, I do. What do we not? That's all important stuff right there. So obviously we're gonna need to make rotors, modular frames, smart plating, we're going to need to make reinforced iron plates. Make encased industrial beams. There's a lot of stuff we're gonna need. A lot. I didn't even realize how much I was gonna need, but yeah, there's gonna be quite a bit. Because mind you, everything takes a lot. Well, that's not going to be able to do it. Actually, how many of these I can't even do yet? I can do that one I cannot do. Yeah. Mark that off as I can't do because that's not something I can make without a manufacturer. Because it's an assembly line, so it's not going to be focused on manufacturing parts. It's foundries. I mean, we got quite a bit that we can do still. A rotor, modular frames, smart plating, reinforced iron plates, encased industrial beams, motors, stator, automated wiring, AI limiter, and circuit board. So there you go. We're going to need a lot, a lot of stuff. So what I'll probably do in between streams is I'm probably going to try to figure out everything and all that kind of stuff. Because it's all going to be a lot. Like, that assembly line is going to be big. It's going to be some. So I need to start just kind of crafting everything. So I'm going to have that start making. I'm going to have that start making. Have everything going. And we should, in time, get everything we need. Oh, that's very close to being done. Because we're basically at that point where I've gotten all the upgrades done. So we'll have to start looking into the next phase and then beyond that part of it. How many items we get? 120 plus a minute. On average is about 117. Yeah, maybe 120 is the average. But we are definitely getting a lot of items here. Because you got all that going through no problem. So yeah. Alright. Well, I'm gonna probably call it good. And call it a night. That kind of deal. And I'll probably just work on the assembly line in the next stream and all that, and then after that we'll have the group stream for the very first time and all that. So yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it and all that, and be sure to follow us on Twitch and subscribe to the channel and even the main channel too. So yeah. Alrighty. Well, we'll see you guys then. Later.